Welcome to Divine Intel. And today we have a special guest. At your right side, you have a recording artist from Canada, Petraa. And on the left, we got our lovely co-host, Shala. Shala
Hey,
Marie.
everybody.
So, Petraa, I believe you're in Canada, right?
Yes, I am. I'm based in Toronto right now.
Okay. So, tell us about yourself, Petraa, for the people in Divine Intel, because everybody expect for me to just provide them Intel, but everything has to be Intel all the time, right? We need
That's
to go
true.
with the flow. We need to relax because things are gonna go really bizarre, and before it goes bizarre, we need to relax. But
Right,
I
true.
consider the right time for you to come over to my show for many reasons. I'm gonna mention that later on. So tell us about yourself.
Well, my name is Petraa, spelled Petraa. I'm originally from England, born and raised in the UK in a place called Leeds in the countryside. I've actually been residing in Canada from 2003. So I've been here living, doing music, being creative. I have my life here, my family here. So just giving thanks.
I thought that you were. I thought you were born in Jamaica.
Oh no, well, I was actually born in England,
Wow.
and I'm actually second generation British. Both my parents were also born in England,
Okay.
but my family from the Caribbean. My grandmother's from St. Vincent, and my father's family from St. Kitts.
Oh.
But I did live in Jamaica for a while. I used to have a business in Jamaica, so I do have a life in Jamaica as well. So
Also, you go back and forth to Jamaica and Canada.
yeah, Jamaica, Canada, St. Vincent, throughout the Caribbean.
Oh, beautiful. Do you have any questions, Shala, for our guests?
Oh, I have tons of questions. I've been to St. Kitts. It's such a beautiful island, so I wanted to.
Amazing. I'm yet to go. So my dad's family's from there, but one day I want to go there.
Beautiful,
St. Vincent I've been to frequently.
beautiful.
So tell us what inspired you to have this singing career?
Honestly, it's something that the Most High, that the Father blessed me with. Honestly, like the first thing I ever remember doing was singing. I used to line up my teddy bears on the sofa and sing them all Motown songs. Like singing has always been something in me, So it's a gift He put in me, something I've nurtured, developed, and something I continue to do. So.
And how did you get started?
On a professional level, I actually started in talent contests. At college, they had some contests going on. I ended up winning a trip to Florida one time for spring break. I won iPads, started winning different things. So I thought, okay, let me just try this music thing. So I actually volunteered at a community radio station in Toronto, and there was a business card for a record label. So I actually got the card, called up the label, and insisted to do an auditioned for them, and they signed me to that label. That was in 2007.
Now, are you inspired by any other Canadian artist?
Canadian artists, I say I'm inspired by a lot of Canadian artists. A lot of them are artists that I know, I'd say, because I actually sing the reggae genre, and there aren't too many popular reggae artists in Canada that are known internationally. However, on a local level, they're all very inspiring to me, because to be an artist in Canada is not easy. It definitely is a hustle, is a grind, and you have to do it for the love of the music. It can't be for anything materialistic, because I feel where the industry is in Canada, it's not at a point where a lot of artists are financially reaping the benefit. So you have to do it for the love. How I got into the music
so
industry.
now we fixed the problem. As you know, you were her image, her video phone call was disturbing, so we fixed the problem. We are back for our interview. So go ahead, Shala. Continue with the question.
Okay, the last thing we were speaking about is who inspired you in Canada. And so I'd like to know, who were your at-home inspirations?
Oh, I'd definitely say like my mother was definitely one of my at-home inspirations. Growing up, she's the one that introduced me to music. That's actually one of my favorite artists. Her name is Marcia Griffiths. So it was her music that my mom played for me as a child, introduced me to the musical world. So it was definitely her influences. And she introduced me to country, reggae, pop, R&B, soul. So I got introduced to a plethora of different genres.
And now reggae is your favorite. The favorite.
Yeah, reggae is the genre that I connect to the most. Even though I sing all genres, reggae is the one that I connect to the most. I love it, you know? It definitely inspires me. It helps me to motivate people.
Now, do you have any children?
Yeah, I do. I have one son.
Okay, and how does he feel about you traveling and being on the road with singing? And is he very supportive? Is he there with you when you're traveling?
Well, he's younger, so he's like almost 10. So he's been like traveling with me from he was small doing the music. So sometimes he comes with me, sometimes he's at home. It just depends.
Now, is your mother with you now, or is she back home?
Oh no, she's here. She's here, like my family here.
And they're very supportive of your career?
Yeah, they're very supportive of my career. They love my music. You know, they just support me, come to my shows, you know. So, yeah, they're very supportive of my music.
Did you?
Now, I heard recently that you were nominated for the Juno Award.
Yes, I was. And I'm very thankful for that.
What is it like to be nominated for such a prestigious award?
Honestly, I'm still honestly blown away. I don't think it's even sunk in yet, to be honest. I received the nomination in January, and if anybody doesn't know, the Junos, that's like the Canadian Grammys, the Canadian version of the Grammys. Mm-hmm. So it's just honestly, I just feel so blessed. You know, I feel like the Father's using this platform and allow me to use this platform for his good. You know, and I've been in the music industry for over 12 years, you know, so on that journey, there's times when you just continue to do the work, part of the work, perform, write these songs, and you don't know if people are actually hearing them, if they're getting touched by them, but you just continue to do the work. So then when you get recognized by an organization like the Junos, you're like, okay, wow, okay, there's people out there, up there who are actually listening, you know, so it makes me feel really honored.
Did you compose the song yourself, or? The song, I Cannot Be Broke. What's the name of the song?
It's called Never Broken.
Did you compose the song?
Yeah, I composed it, wrote it, did the production.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Now, do you play an instrument?
No, I'm just solely a vocalist and a songwriter.
Okay.
Yeah. I did dabble a little bit in the guitar and the piano, but my voice is my instrument.
Were you inspired with that song? Were you inspired for something personal that you went through your whole life, through your life yourself?
Yeah, the song Never Broken actually talked about a time in my life when I was in an abusive relationship, you know? And yeah, sometimes it's like I go back to that and I think about the things that I overcame and the things that other people have also gone through, you know? Mm-hmm. So that's one of the reasons why I wrote that song, you know? Because it's an abusive relationship with my son's father, and it's funny because we're actually in an amazing place right now, you know, and it's funny how time can be a healer. Mm-hmm. But at that time, he was young, I was young, you know, and in the heat of the moment, something so small can lead to something so big, you know, and that's what ended up happening in that situation. So after going home to see my grandmother a few years later, I actually took some time just to meditate and I wrote that song, you know? And then it wasn't until 2 years later that I actually went to a single mother's retreat. It was actually put on by some ladies at a church I know. Mm-hmm. So we went to the event and they asked me to perform the song. So I sang the song a cappella. And these ladies started to cry. I was like, wow, you know, if they could be moved by that song and it could allow them to heal from whatever pain they've gone through, I feel that God, the Holy Spirit, is going to use that song on a bigger platform. So that was one of the reasons why I ended up pushing that song.
Now, do you support any organizations in regards to domestic violence?
Yeah, there actually are a few local organizations that I am supporting here in Toronto. And I also myself have a charity called the One Heart Charity that focuses on homelessness, autism, and just helping supporting people in the community. So
did you in that song, did this song help you heal the pain in your past?
Yeah, honestly, I definitely believe it has helped me to heal. There's many times I sang that song crying,
And you know what? And let me tell you something. This song is too catchy. It's like I can, if I hear it one time, I have to spend the whole day repeating it and singing it.
Wow.
Because it's catchy. It's really catchy, and I love it. About reggae, let me ask you something about reggae. How do you see the acceptance of reggae music in Canada?
The acceptance of reggae music in Canada, I don't think it's as widely. I don't want to say it's not accepted, but it's not as popular in Canada, which again is like something that we kind of find puzzling here in Canada, because Canada has one of the largest Caribbean communities outside of the Caribbean. So there's so many Caribbean people here, but yet the genre is not highly represented on a mass scale. So that's why I'm hoping and I'm praying with this nomination that the Father's going to allow me to do that with my platform, because it definitely is a genre that's uplifting, supportive, conscious, motivating. So why shouldn't the masses hear it,
Now, how can you reach out to those that are actually dealing with domestic violence? What kind of uplifting inspiration do you have for those that are dealing with it currently?
Honestly, it might sound kind of cliche, but I would say, like, for me, my song, because one of the great artists, Bob Marley, said, when you hear music, you feel no pain. So there's many times when I hear certain songs, certain music, it heals me on a spiritual level. And then the words in that song is definitely talking about not being broken. It doesn't matter what you've gone through, just stay strong, stay focused, and even in the first verse, I talk about what I went through in my relationship. And if you get a chance to look at the video, you actually see the scenes I've acted out of domestic violence. So honestly, I just say, like, that song, and first and foremost, Jesus Christ, Jesus Christ, the Bible is definitely something you have to turn to for ultimate healing. God is our ultimate healer.
So being a woman with faith and a believer, how your beliefs, how your faith has building up your character, how building up your journey to this day, have helped you?
It's just been my everything, Without faith, nothing in my life would have ever manifested. I have to try and say this without crying, because the Holy Spirit's done so much in my life. I've overcome so many trials, so many tribulations. I've lost so many people, sometimes I think about my life and I'm like, wow, like, I'm still here, I'm still here for a reason, because my faith in God, my faith in Jesus, my faith in the work that He wants me to do.
Yes.
And that's what keeps me going. So,
Beautiful.
Yeah.
How can your listeners donate in your behalf, and how can they actually hear your music?
Well, in a way to donate, they can definitely check out our charity, as I said, called the One Heart Charity, where we are supporting people with autism, homelessness in the community. So our website, www.oneheartcharity.com with the number 1. And they can also check out and support Petra's music. Definitely check out my song Never Broken, the June nominated single. So you can check out my music on all streaming platforms, iTunes, Amazon, Spotify. Just to support the music. If you like what you hear, just support so we can continue.
Definitely. Well, you're gonna be seeing right now the video of her site, petramusic.com, right? That's what it is.
Yeah, petramusic.com. Yeah, that's my website. With
it's obviously that you are aware of the Dinarland community. You're part of the Dinarland community since you've been following me. You're part of my jets in my chat room. Yeah. Tell me about this. Who told you about this investment?
Oh, I have to give all knowledge and credit to my friend Wayne King.
Okay.
He's the one that actually shared the information to me. So
Yeah,
definitely have to pick him up.
Yeah, Wayne King is one of my brothers in Christ, and yes, he's a very faithful man. Yes,
Yeah.
I got it. All right, so this is beautiful. You see, the guys, this is how I actually been saying in my show that I got multimillionaires in my chat rooms that I cannot mention their names. And I also said that I have movie artists, I have singers, and they are in my chat room, and nobody knows. Nobody knows. I keep them their identity in secret, and they are aware of this investment because they know, not that they believe, but they know that this investment is real. When you hear somebody tell you that the dinar is a scam, what do you say to them?
What do I say?
Yes.
Well, I know it's not true. I know the dinar is real, just from following you and just from the research I've also done. And to be honest, there's not too many people around me that actually even know about the dinar. I just stay closely connected to the Jets, to the community, the Dinar community. I stay close to home when it comes to the dinar, to keep me motivated and inspired and to keep my faith level up,
Yes. Have you been in Los Angeles before?
Oh no, I want to go one day. That's my dream. I want to go to LA.
All right. Maybe when the whole pandemic, is over, we all can meet together in Los Angeles.
Exactly. Yeah, I can't wait. Soon, very soon.
Yeah. Do you have any more questions, Shala?
No, I just wanted to thank you for sharing your sale with us. It was definitely inspiring. There's a lot of young women that are out here listening, as they should keep strong and reach out to those and support groups. And everybody just download her music. You share it with your friends and your family. I was vibing to it this morning with my daughter. My daughter was loving it. We will listen to it more and more. Thank you. We want to thank you for being on the show.
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Petraa, it's an honor having you here on my show, and we're going to promote your music and your organization, and which basically is a humanitarian organization. That's a real organization to basically adapt and help you in violence against women. How do you feel about violence against men?
I think violence against men should have the same light shined on it, shine on it as violence against women. I think there's a lot of men out there that are going through things and they don't have a platform to speak,
Exactly.
because when men do come forward to speak about violence, they're shunned, it's not taken seriously.
Exactly.
So I definitely believe it needs the same kind of light and importance put on it as much as the women.
Thank you. Yeah, that's right. There's no statistic how many men have been abused, but we know for a fact that men shut up because they are afraid or be ashamed because they're men. Yeah, definitely. All right, we got a nice interview with you, Petraa. I really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart for coming into Divine Intel, and I'm looking forward to hear more about your stuff. Do you have any new material coming out very soon?
I actually do. I actually have a new single that came out 2 days ago. It's called Gone Too Soon.
Gone Too Soon.
It's called Gone Too Soon. It's on the Hideaway rhythm. So I have to big up Fancy Lady Productions. So this song, I actually had a friend of mine that passed away in April. One of my childhood friends. So I actually wrote a song in dedication to them. So you can also check that out on iTunes, Gone Too Soon by Petraa.
Do you have a YouTube video with that song?
Not yet. I released the song 2 days ago,
Gotcha.
I will definitely be putting everything out.
All right. Thank you so much, Petraa. I really appreciate it for this interview. All right, Shala, we'll do this next time. And now it's time for you guys, Divine Intel. Thank you so much, Petraa. Appreciate it.
Thank you. It's been an honor. Thank you, Divine Intel. Thank you, Benny. Thank you, Shala.
Right.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Welcome to Divine Intel. Then, you just saw the interview from Canadian recording artist Petraa, and I had to do this because you know what? When I see talent like this woman, I know she's gonna be really big.
Exactly.
And I just wanted to have the pleasure to say I was the first one to interview her.
Recognize it,
recognize it, so I know she's gonna really be huge, and very soon the whole United States will know about her. She's a great talent. All right, so right now we're gonna go and give you guys some intel. We got a lot of intel. So right now, Karen's here with me. Karen McCoy.
I am here in Canada.
All right, guys, so we're going to talk about the news first. And then I'm gonna give you just a little intel. And it happens that since I have a lot of intel, I have a PowerPoint to give you guys. The next video will be the PowerPoint with the rest of the intel. Okay. For tonight, we're just gonna go through the news, and also I gotta give you what happened in the meeting.
We need an update, Ben.
Yes, I'm gonna give you an update what happened in the meeting. What they're talking about. Well, not everything. I'm just gonna reveal what I can reveal, right, publicly.
Exactly, of course.
And I'm gonna tell you something that the Lord showed me during the PowerPoint. Okay, the Lord showed me something. It shocked me. Okay, so in the next video during the PowerPoint, I will tell you exactly what the Lord told me, and I was excited because I never thought that the Lord would actually show me that. All right, so let's do this.
I love it, Lord. I love it when the Lord steps in and changes things up a bit.
Yeah, so the Ministerial Council of National Security holds an emergency session headed by Prime Minister Kadimi, during which they discuss development and security events in the country and strengthening security measures related to protection of embassies and diplomatic missions as part of Iraq's commitment to protecting in accordance with international treaties for diplomatic missions. What is this all about? They just released a news that 11 countries. Is it 11 or 9? I think it's 11.
It's 11. Yeah.
11
Western
countries.
Western.
Yes,
Western.
11 countries are threatening to leave Iraq and close their embassies. And I told you when I reported that the embassy, I reported that the United States were threatening to close the embassy. I told you that this will actually delay DRB.
There's 54 embassies in Iraq, but they're not protecting them, Ben. That's the problem. They're always under attack.
Yes, but not the embassies. You just look, if they can attack in the United States, because the United States is the only one that has been a target. Okay, if they can attack the United States, they can attack any embassy they want.
Exactly.
And the truth is, guys, is that this country, the corrupt country of Iraq, they can easily stop this. They know who they are. They know where they come from. They know where they are. I'm going to repeat that again. They know who they are. They know where they come from, and they know where they are. They know it. But they're such a puppets. They just don't want to do it. That's why these idiots, they have to go to Iran and beg them to stop.
That's pretty bad.
That's how bad it is. And if you've been following my intel, in my reports, I told you so, didn't I?
You did.
I told you so. I even told you the date. They have the date. They have the deadline.
Deadline, yeah.
They had the deadline. The deadline was back in September the 28th at 4 p.m. Pacific time. And right after I did that, the next day they come out saying, "Oh, it's not true. We deny. We haven't been in secret conversation with the United States." They've been in secret conversation since April the 21st of 2020. Yes, they've been in conversation, guys. And I've been telling you all this. They brought the agreement because they had the agreement. They brought the agreement. And now, and I even told you, the RB is in danger.
Yep.
Okay, it's in danger. I also told you that we might have war, right?
Yes, you did.
We might have war because why? Well,
it's called escalation.
It's called escalation. We're gonna have war. I'm not gonna say anymore because I know the Department of Justice, they watch my show. Believe it or not, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna give anything. Okay, just wait. You'll see. That's all you gotta see. Okay, just wait.
Some things, Ben, are better not said for security reasons.
For security reason. I'm not gonna spoil it. Let them do it. I don't care. Whatever happens, God is going to prevail. His agenda is going to prevail. We're going to have the RB, and that's all that matters. Okay?
Keep the faith strong, right?
Yeah, keep the faith strong. We know that we need to embrace bad news. We know that everything is going wrong.
Yes.
Now, again, people, they're going, another delay, and start keep whining and whining and whining, but they don't realize that everything is in the prophetic word.
Ben, I stopped calling them delays. I call them stumbling blocks because God talks to me that they're stumbling blocks.
Yeah.
But he's going to remove every stumbling block, so we don't have to worry.
Yeah. So, guys, don't worry about it, okay? That's all you got to know. Don't worry about this. All right, so in the Irish, they say that this is not a bun, this is not bread. I don't know what kind of food is it then. I wouldn't be surprised, I wouldn't be surprised. So anyway. Also, if you guys have seen this video, there's a video of this news. This guy used to be in the Trump election campaign.
Okay.
And he was arrested for domestic violence, but this guy was not resisting any. This guy was literally not resisting anything. Look, take a look. I'm gonna show you the video. This is the guy. You can see that he was drinking, right? But
okay.
he even said he was afraid. He was afraid. He told the cops, "Hey, I'm your friend, dude." And then he just started talking about his wife, right? This is his wife. They had a fight. This is the wife. Now she's talking all crap like usual. All crap about him. And take a look.
It's been a little while too.
She is talking all crap. I'm gonna take this up. And that's the video, the footage. And then they found the guy. And this is 100% brutal police brutality, okay? The guy, you see, the guy was sitting right there in the porch. He's not doing anything. He's afraid. He's trying to talk with the police. Look, he's open arms. He has no weapons. And then he's afraid. He see another police, and he said, "Come on, brother, come on, don't do anything." And he said, "Look, I'm just trying. I'm gonna put it right here." He put the beer right there, and he just tried talking to the police. And all of a sudden, they ask him to go to the ground and say, "Why? I'm not doing anything wrong." See? And they tackle him.
Wow.
He wasn't doing nothing wrong. But why did they tackle him? Very easy, guys. Look, see that? So much power. So much power for what? For the big threat, the Trump manager campaign. Get it?
Yep.
The Trump manager campaign. He must be a crazy ass motherfucker. That's all.
Wow.
He wasn't doing anything. Absolutely nothing. He was just drunk. He had a bad situation with his wife, and now they had to tackle him, and they arrested him. This is exactly why the police is having a bad reputation among all the people. They deserve it. They're idiots. They deserve it. What can I tell you? Not all the cops are idiots. Okay, I want to make sure that everybody understand that. Not all the cops are idiots, but for these little idiots, they deserve to have the bad rap. Because you don't do that. You don't do that. Why you putting why are you harming people that just want to? They apply, they comply with the law. They ask him to come out with no weapons. He came out with no weapons, or the stupid beer, and they tackle down.
Well, I'll tell you don't see that in Canada with domestic violence, or they handle it very differently.
You see? And
especially the guy was on his own
and they
property.
have to call the member of the SWAT. Can you believe this bullshit? Take a look. They had to get the comment. Why? This is what I'm talking about. Yeah. There was nothing wrong. There was no threat at all.
Targets.
But they're doing this because they're going to use this against the image of Donald Trump. That's why they're doing it.
Of course.
They want to kill the image of Donald Trump. That's it. All right, so Trump campaign threatened to sue over Philly election offices. I don't know, something happened. And it's going to get bad, going to get worse and worse, guys. All right? As time progresses, we know that we're going to have a terrible November, right?
Yeah.
October, a terrible October, and a terrible November. Oh,
Very
by the way,
bad.
today is October the 1st.
It is.
I'm supposed to give you guys the month-end show. Okay?
Okay.
I don't have it yet because we just had the meeting, and they told me that the title this month. Okay,
Awesome.
they told me how they want to call them, but since I not done with all the information clear,
Clearance,
yeah, I'm gonna give you the month end show by Saturday, October
Okay.
the 3rd. Okay.
Perfect.
So by October the 3rd, I'm going to give you the month-end show, which is going to have the whole agenda of the month of October, the whole agenda.
Beautiful.
What they want to do with the RB, the reset, everything. So just for today, we're going to give you just divine intel because we're going to go through a lost prophecy. Right, Karen?
We're ready.
A lost prophecy for King Clement. And I want you to pay attention to this because I got shocked when I saw that. All
Me
right,
too.
so since we don't have anything important other than this, take a look at this. Now that we have the riots back again in Iraq, we're getting near and near to the big climax, right?
We are.
So the climax is getting near. So let's go to my Facebook page. Let me just close. Now they're talking about these earthquakes in California. Don't worry about it. If it is gonna happen, it's gonna happen. Let it be. All right, so let's go to some of the news and see that the climate is so near. Why? Because they're threatening. Their 11 embassies are threatening to leave Iraq. If they leave Iraq, do you really think they're gonna be?
No, they can't.
They cannot.
They won't
be.
have the international support, right?
Exactly. See that? But this
Yeah.
could be the why now.
Exactly. And also, you know, they have to be shaken up a little bit, Ben. They have to get shaken up. The citizens have been shaking the government with their protests and riots, etc. But now the world leaders, they need to step up and take a stand.
Yes. So remember, guys, I'm telling you that why now is when they RB on the less moment expected. Okay, that's what the prophetic word says. Why now?
Yeah.
You know, they're gonna be when they less expect it. Meaning, you know, probably the whole international community is gonna leave Iraq, and they can RB, and then also people say, "Hey, why now? How you guys RB and you're not even international yet?" They can do that.
Yep.
All right, so I posted this. I love it. Don't shoot. I'm a retarded. Prove it. Antifa is just a group. It's an idea. It's in a group. It's an idea. This is one of the stupidities of this guy, John Biden. Oh, which, by the way, let me just give you my little feedback because I haven't give you my feedback about the debate, right?
Yeah.
So let me give you my feedback about the debate.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
It's all a stage.
Okay.
That's all it was. It was a stage. Everything was a stage, guys. Okay? Everything was, don't worry about it. I know it looks stupid. I know it was disgraceful, but it's all a stage, people. Okay? That's all I gotta tell you. All right, so then I told you safe food that can last you for at least 3 months.
Yes,
Now
you did.
they are reporting global food shortage are becoming very real, and United States grocery store chains are preparing for worst case. There you go.
My goodness.
Just imagine
We were
when
expecting it.
Yeah, we're expecting it. I told you that. I told you in the beginning.
Well, I was in a store in a different city because I was traveling the last few days, and I was surprised because I don't have food shortage where I live, but there was a shortage on the shelf. I was absolutely shocked.
Yes.
I wasn't expecting it. So yeah, it's coming. It's coming to Canada too.
Yes. So by the end of this video, you're going to see a link where you can go and buy some food. Okay? If you want to buy the food. All right? So by the
Beautiful.
end of this video, you'll see that. I think I got it. I think I got the link. I'm not really sure, but I think I got the link. All right, so and we're gonna talk about the lost prophecy, right? And the exclusive interview we just had. And could this be a punishment from God? This is the woman of John Legend, Chrissy Teigen. She learned that she lost her baby. So this woman has been controversial because of the language she uses, and she doesn't respect anybody. And her husband is well known that he does not respect Donald Trump at all. And we know that anybody who touched the anointing, you better get ready.
Ben, exactly.
All right. So,
you know, the Lord actually talked to me about that warning that don't touch my anointed.
Exactly. And
you know, be careful. Don't touch
the anointing. Yep. You know. So here's another video for our pastor, Dana Coverstone. And he's giving another prophetic word, a prophetic dream in October 1st. And this man is a very, very loyal man, love the Lord. So I'm so glad that I have him as a friend. I'm so happy that I have him in my show.
You know, he's really pushing prayer now, and that's a good thing, Ben, because prayer is what changes things.
Yeah, so just in case if Facebook kicked me out, and I just say it because Shella was telling me that they are threatening her to kick her out. Supposedly they changed the policies from starting today, October the 1st, and they can actually put you in prison. I mean, depending on the country you are from. Yes, they can use your posting against you. Oh yes, according to what Chela told me, she read it somewhere, but she couldn't find it anymore. But she went through the settings, the terms and conditions of Facebook.
Yes.
And maybe it has not updated on my site.
Yeah.
On my site in California, it has not updated in California.
Oh, okay.
But in states like Ohio, where she lives, I get it.
Yep.
I get it. So there you go. So there's more discoveries. Now they found a very small sun, the size of Saturn, and they are using now. Oh, and look at this. Physics proves time travel is mathematically possible. Man, I wish I could have known that better.
It's a miracle, Ben.
It's a miracle.
You know, this is exposure, though, right? The Lord said He was going to reveal all these things slowly to the public. So,
and I experienced it. I know they already have this technology. They have it in the last 50 years.
I was going to say 50 years. Wow, that's
50
crazy.
50 years. Yeah, we've been going to the past, the present, to the future. Yep.
I saw the movie.
Yep. Here's what he says. Antifa is just an idea. It's not a group. It's just an idea, this idiot. So now Trump is also addressing that currency manipulation from Vietnam. And I told you also that the dome was going to be a bomb, right?
Yes. Which means a good thing.
Yeah, this is old. I'm going to tell you what is old because this is supposed to happen exactly a month after he dealt with China. So that show you how late they are.
Wow.
They're very late. They are delayed. Sorry for that. Delayed. And this is what I've been telling you. So he's going to address it. And this is your intel. This is also intel, guys. Please take notes. I'm going to tell you exactly what's going to happen, okay?
Okay.
So he's going to deal with Vietnam. And he's going to threaten. He's going to threaten Vietnam that if they don't stop the currency manipulation that they do, he's going to go after him. He's going to put sanctions, economic sanctions against Vietnam.
Exactly. Yep.
Simple.
Good.
Okay. Now Vietnam is not under any conditions to do a trade war against the United States. I'm telling you right now. They're not in any conditions because right now they are very weak because of the coronavirus. So they have no way. They have no way to to carry a trade war against the most powerful country in the world. So they better just change, and they better show up their real value. Okay? And we've been talking also about that the currency that will revalue before the dinar, right? Do not be surprised that it could be the dong. The dong will bomb. I even had a show because I had confirmations everywhere. And the Lord even told me that dong will bomb, meaning that it's going to explode.
Yes, exactly.
Okay?
It's going to explode in a positive way.
Yes, it's going to explode in a positive way. We're all going to be blessed. All right?
Love it.
That's what happened. So now, we all know that this man was using devices, and they were talking in the earpiece. They had an earpiece, and he was actually answering as he was asked the questions in the debate. He was told what to say to Donald Trump, and et cetera, et cetera. But I'm telling you, it was a stage. Okay.
Really?
Yeah,
really? Okay.
I know people will. Why are you saying this, man? Why you have any proof, Benny? Well, just watch. And I show, that if it wasn't staged, take a look at this. He told this guy that he was defending him too.
Yeah, that was weird.
There you go. It wasn't no weird. This guy was asking, he was interrupting Donald Trump more times than Biden.
Of course.
He was helping Biden all the way because that's the machine.
It was bizarre.
That's the machine, guys. That's the machine. Okay? All right. So the machine is the media. All right. So now we have this guy. He talks about why he has another black guy. Who is he going to vote for? The guy said Biden, and they got into a conversation, really nice conversation. All right. So that's basically what I wanted to show you guys. So in the next video, right after this, we're going to close this. You're going to see a link where you can buy your food if you want to buy your food. Okay? And
it's provisions, right?
Yeah,
for
provision. Just
months.
in case something happened. Okay? Just in case something happened. It's always
smart.
The better way is to be ready for this, okay?
It's a smart investment, Ben.
Yes.
It's a smart one.
And after that, you can go to the second video, which is an update intel. In the update intel, the second video will come out an hour after you watch this on YouTube. After you watch this 1 hour or 1 hour and a half, make it 2 hours. Yeah, 2 hours. 2 hours after you watch this video, the second part will be done. We're not going to give you all the intel you guys want, okay? Which is the elites meeting that I had, what they said about the lost prophecy, what the Lord told me, and that will be in the second video. All right?
Beautiful.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for your attention. I see you in the next video, and see you next time.